Alright, welcome to the Season 4 finale of SmackDown. WrestleMania is just one episode away, everybody.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Palo Alto, California, weighing 247 pounds, the self-professed intellectual savior of the masses, Damien, Sandow.
Well, last week this guy found out that actually it's not Scott Steiner's fault they lost the tag team titles. Scott Steiner beat both of the Brothers of Destruction singles competition. This guy beat neither. So here tonight, Scott Steiner has said enough's enough, tired of taking the blame. I'm leaving, but before I leave, I'm kicking your ass on the way out. So Scott Steiner has challenged his former partner, Damien Sandow, to a match, Steiner's final match. It is a real shame to see Scott Steiner be leaving. I can't stress that enough. What missed potential that this guy is no longer going to be with us on SmackDown or WWE in general.
And approaching the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 276 pounds, Scott Steiner.
The big bad booty daddy. There he is, Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump. And it's not every day that you go into a match knowing it is someone's last appearance. But that is what we've already had confirmed for us. I believe Steiner right now, by the way, is not actually under contract. This is a match he was granted here tonight. So, best of luck to Damien Sandow on this one. Been getting blamed for them losing the tag team titles when it had nothing to do with Scott Steiner. I mean, obviously, yeah, okay, it was Steiner's idea to go for the Brothers of Destruction, but he could take him. He just didn't have a partner that could hold his own in that situation, evidently. Alright, this is it. This is the final SmackDown of the season. The first match has begun. If you're if you're invested, if you've been following along, this is all still the same day. I've actually been posting updates in my Discord server as I've been working through this. I've been letting people know, like, you know, oh, one more this, you know, final this, so on. And that's how I've been able to track how long it's been taking me to get this done. Obviously, NXT was very short, as it always is, so that kind of makes that one a lot easier. But now we're on to SmackDown, and we got these 5 matches here tonight, and then it is WrestleMania time. 9 huge matches coming your way at WrestleMania. I can't wait to see what plays out at WrestleMania. I guess 10, since apparently JBL is going to grace us. Unless he's just there to make an appearance or like host the show. I don't know what his plan is, but he promises us he's going to be there. I do have to mention that. We already know that kicking off WrestleMania will be the 6-man European Championship ladder match. Diesel defending against Randy Savage, Shawn Michaels, Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan. I might have already said Daniel Bryan. And Bryce Walker. It'll be one of a few multi-man matches we have at this year's WrestleMania. Quite a stacked show. Really not a lot of people that have been left off the WrestleMania show. I'm sure there are some very notable omissions this year, but for the most part, it's been pretty huge. I do wonder how long Sandow plans to last in the ring against Big Papa Pump. But I tell you now, if any place is looking to pick up Big Papa Pump after tonight, I don't blame you. You're going to be picking up one of the hottest free agents, no doubt about it. It is a damn shame he doesn't want to stay here.
Whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath. So I don't know. Caught the leg. Wow.
On main event tonight, John Cena versus Christian. Last week, Edge defeated Big Show despite interference from John Cena, and of course, tensions have been brewing between John Cena and Edge. Edge insists, John, I understand that you want that championship bad, but I need that championship. It means more to me than it will ever mean to you. Of course, Cena, a very proud champion. I don't think he likes hearing that too much. We're here tonight. Edge's partner Christian will face John Cena in the main event. We also got Ryback and Barrett in a rematch from a couple weeks ago after they failed to succeed as a tag team last week. They go at it again here tonight, this time a hardcore match. Well, an Extreme Rules match. Sorry, we don't call them hardcore. Listen, I know a lot of people make funny jokes about Google, sorry, and how if you search anything, it always becomes porn in your search. But I just wanted to make a funny joke here. When I was really young, I used to like collecting pictures of the championships for like some page thing I don't know. It was like I was just very invested in that kind of stuff. I remember trying to get a picture of the Hardcore Championship. You could not Google search the Hardcore Championship very safely on Google back in like 2009 or 8 or whatever it was. That was not a safe thing to Google search. I assure you. It is now. At least I'm pretty sure it is. let me be the one to Google this on your behalf. I'll do it on my actual account rather than a private browser so that I have safe search turned off. But I'm pretty sure if you search Hardcore Championship now, yeah, you just get like pictures of the championship, AI generated pictures of like a modern version. You get Steve Blackman with it. You get Raven, RVD, Tommy Dreamer. What the fuck is that? That's Shane Douglas? It's on like a really weird, nasty version of it. Not that you can see it, so I don't know why I'm even talking about it. But yeah, like it's safe. You can search it now, even with your safe search off. But back in the day, that was not something you could Google search safely. Let me tell you. Found that on the hard way. Damien Sandow looking for the terminus or the you're welcome, one of the two, but Steiner with a reversal. I don't think Sandow would have survived a Steiner screwdriver, unless he did whilst I wasn't looking. I was Googling the Hardcore Championship. Submission hold here. And this would definitely be the most season 4 way to write Steiner off. Sorry, not Sandow. Sandow staying, don't worry, everybody. We have Sandow for another season. I know you were all very scared about the future of Sandow. He might not be on WrestleMania, but we got him for another season. Is anyone else surprised, by the way, at the position in his career that Sandow is at? That he's not at this year's WrestleMania. Is anyone else surprised by that? I'm a little surprised, I gotta say. Steiner recliner here applied on Damien Sandow. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it, right? He's not surviving this. No way. I guess he is. Steiner decides to release it. But yeah, Sandow, I mean, what? He had a huge breakout year. He won the European Championship very quickly. Then he became a United States champion. Then he had Money in the Bank. Then he cashed in Money in the Bank. He became World Heavyweight Champion. Then he became Tag Champ with Scott Steiner. And it felt like in the year that Sandow had, it is really shocking to know that that guy did not make it to WrestleMania this year. Unless he's Batista's partner, but, I mean, listen, Sandow's already had one Braun on his side as a tag team partner, and that did not exactly work out very well for the Braun in the end. Scott Steiner is leaving this, so Mr. Brains here can just be solo. I don't think Batista is going to trust Damien Sandow. Or maybe he is, I don't know. I can't speak for Batista. They were attempted by Sandow on only a 1 count. This match surprisingly going long here, but this is Scott Steiner's send-off, so I'm happy for it to go long. So last time we've seen the big bad booty daddy. I'm not going to get to say that anymore. And here comes the Steiner screwdriver. Oh man, what a move of beauty. I want to say move of booty. And that is it for Sandow. Them's the breaks, as they say. Damien Sandow dropped flat on his head, and Scott Steiner is leaving with a W.
Here is your winner, Scott Steiner.
Well, maybe in about 9 years we can see this guy make a return, you know, but unfortunately, he's out of here. Oh my god, he leaned on the ropes. You know! He didn't put a foot on the ropes, though, so it's different. Anyway, Scott Steiner is victorious. As we move on, up next, last week, with a little bit of help from Andre the Giant, CM Punk suffered a loss to the Ultimate Warrior. This week, Andre and Bobby Heenan want to make it clear, we weren't looking to help you, Warrior. We were looking to see Punk suffer. Now you will suffer at the hands of the Intercontinental Champion. So Andre the Giant, Ultimate Warrior, that's a match that everybody wants to see, and it's next. Oh, baby. Do you know what's really weird? Hang on, I'll explain in a minute. This is a fun little thing I just wanted to share.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior.
For anyone who likes hearing like the BTS stuff that I deal with on occasion, so I always have like a little notepad thing on my phone where I have like the matches for each week like set up with the date above each episode. So like I have like Raw, 1st of April 2013, that's the next Raw, 3rd of April for NXT, 5th of April for SmackDown, right? But it still has last week's. So what I normally do is I don't put the next week's matches in until I'm like on the main event or around the main event, because I kind of know by that point what I want to do the next week. But because the next time we do it, it will be the start of Season 5, it'll be draft matches. So I'm not writing any matches, I'm just scrapping matches. I'm just like taking off like what's happening this week and then like just not filling it in with anything. So I'm like slowly, it's like a countdown. It really feels that way. Like I'm like removing things like bit by bit by bit as I work through this. And it kind of, it's like kind of nice because it feels like I'm really checking a lot off at the moment. But yeah, I don't book draft week, obviously. It's all just whatever it does. You can't change draft matches as far as I know, so... Maybe you can, I don't know. I don't even know how well the draft works in 15. I really don't remember it being in 15, but it is. I saw it in the options, so... I guess we'll see. Well, I'll say what I was thinking in a minute. If I'm not mistaken, I think in 15 you have draft matches on the show that the game books, and then like if a Raw guy beats a SmackDown or a SmackDown guy beats a Raw guy, it doesn't do the like draft cutscene and it doesn't show them like make their entrance and then like that's it. I think it just moves on to the next match, but if you look at the rosters, I think there has actually been people drafted. I think it's just that. I think like you just have to like I think you have to like go and look through the rosters manually and find out who moved. And if that's the case, what I'll do as like a heads up is I'll just like announce it when the next match happens or whatever. Obviously for the main event I don't know how that will work, but I'll figure it out. I'll find a way to make it work. Big shoulder tackle there by Andre the Giant to the Ultimate Warrior. And you've got 3 more matches coming your way here tonight. Ryback and Wade Barrett up next. Hardcore match. Extreme Rules match. I wrote hardcore and it keeps confusing me. It's because it's for the Hardcore Championship at WrestleMania, so I think I just wrote it because of that. But sorry, we don't use that word anymore. I wonder if that's the reason they stopped using hardcore. Is hardcore porn is the reason that they started using the term Extreme Rules. And so, to be honest, knowing WWE though, it was probably a branding thing. Because obviously I know Extreme Rules as a match type that they refer to came before the pay-per-view. I think they started referring to hardcore matches as Extreme Rules matches around the time they brought back ECW. Because they used to be called ECW Extreme Rules matches. And then they took the ECW part out. And then Extreme Rules as a pay-per-view didn't happen until like 2009, I think.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Do you know what's funny? Is considering the way ECW turned out, like WWE ECW, I remember being warned that I couldn't watch it. I remember being warned that well, not that I couldn't, but that I shouldn't. I remember being told, like, oh, you probably shouldn't watch that if it's anything like the original. Or, like, they didn't say if it's anything. They're like, ECW's coming back? Yeah, you're not old enough. You really shouldn't be watching that. It's like... the way that turned out is just really funny to remember. That probably happened to a lot of kids. They're probably being told, like, oh, sorry, you can't watch that. You're too young. And then you got the Boogeyman. And then you got the Boogie. I love the Boogeyman. He's cool, man. Shout out to Boogeyman. Thanks for following me on Twitter, man. That's my, shout out to Boogeyman for doing that. That's pretty cool that you did that. I appreciate that. Elbow by Andre the Giant. And imagine if Warrior could say he beat both Andre the Giant and CM Punk. I mean, at that point, this guy's got to be a shoo-in for a title opportunity in season 5, right? Maybe we can get the piss Intercontinental Championship. Oh my god. Come on now! Andre with a reversal. Whoo! Oh, here we go. Butterfly suplex. From the heavens. Let's just do the elbow at Andre. Why'd you have to go for the cover? The kick out at 1. Of course, Bobby Heenan is present at ringside for Andre here tonight, making the message clear to CM Punk and Paul Heyman that this is going to be an even playing field at WrestleMania. I don't know what CM Punk's thinking. Listen, CM Punk has done some surprising things in the past, especially winning the World Heavyweight title, but with all due respect to come on. With all due respect to CM Punk, he can't seriously think he's going to beat Andre the Giant at WrestleMania, right? Splash! But the Ultimate Warrior didn't go for the knees, though. Didn't do the knees on the chest, so he's not going to win. No way. No way. Andre, 1 count. That's what you get. Please don't make every match of the SmackDown go really long. I've just realized, like, the first match went almost 10 minutes. This one's getting close to the 5-minute mark, and it's still going. Please, man, I've got a lot to do today. I still got all of WrestleMania to do. I need this to not go really long. Ooh, something stinks. I don't know what that is, but all of a sudden I got a whiff of something very stanky. Drop. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, cats. Now I know what that is. Andre the Giant lifted an Ultimate Warrior up to his feet. Ooh, big head button. Right, Andre. Oh. Oh my god. I love the way he has his own moves, you know, like Andre just throws people in his own way. Cover attempt, only a 1. Into the corner once again. Why is this match still going? Respectfully, why is this match still going? Oh my god, stop it! Stop it! Right hands across the face of Andre the Giant. I have been watching, like, very rarely some classic wrestling still, by the way, and there's something so funny about I've just reached, like, that point in, like, 95 WCW where, like, Hogan's getting ready to face the Giant at Halloween Havoc. I'm pretty sure Giant wins, as far as I already know. Yeah, so you don't need to spoil it for me. I already know. But like, hearing Hogan cut these promos, and I wrestled his dad, dude, and he reminds me of his dad. It's like, oh my god, I forgot. Like, it's not even that I forgot; it's that I'd not actually seen it. Like, I've read about it, I've heard about it, but to actually see it is like a whole other thing. It's like, you know, his dad, Big Show's dad, Andre the Giant. They look nothing alike. It's crazy. Because they wear black singlets and are big. god, Andre's gonna lose to fucking Warrior. The guy who doesn't have a WrestleMania match is gonna beat both guys that do have one. Fuck off. Well, Warrior beat Andre. I don't know what the hell to say. Warrior does not have a Mania match. He's not getting one. No. I guess he's next in line for the Intercontinental or maybe US title, depending on where he goes, because for some reason he decided to Hogan himself. Congrats, I guess. As we move on, Ryback, Wade Barrett, Extreme Rules up next.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing 246 pounds, Wade Barrett.
Well, Wade Barrett is out here tonight for this hardcore Extreme Rules match against Ryback. Non-title, but the championship will be on the line at WrestleMania in a four-way matchup. Ryback defending against Wade Barrett, Robert Scorpio, and my man Fandango making his WrestleMania debut. I am so pumped. Can it be WrestleMania already? Please. Please. Feed me. No, I'm actually not that hungry right now. I ate in between NXT and this episode. I needed a small food break. Wake up!
And approaching the ring from Sin City, weighing 291 pounds, the hardcore champion, Ryback.
Well, that's indeed correct. Why I said it like that. Whoops, dropped my control. The hardcore champion Ryback set to defend his championship at WrestleMania. 2 more matches on SmackDown and it's WrestleMania time. Oh my god, it's finally happening. It's finally happening. It's finally happening. I can't wait to turn this PS3 off and not turn it on again for an extremely long time. I'm so ready. I don't even hate this PS3. It's alright. I'd rather play things on the Xbox 360, to be honest. I just think between those two consoles, I think the 360 was just better. You move to the next gen and the PS4 was infinitely better than the Xbox One, but like, I don't know, the PS3 just, it feels it's a little clunky. It's got some good exclusives. I'll definitely be playing more things on the PS3 in the future. And should I ever revisit any of these games? I mean, there's a bunch of like Road to WrestleManias and story modes that I now don't have playthroughs of on the channel. So I will definitely be revisiting these games. I don't know, not 14. I already have a 30 years of WrestleMania, but like I need to do the Attitude Era mode again, for example. I don't know when I'll be doing that, but I will revisit them at some point. I'll probably go like way back. I'll probably start with one of the earlier like SmackDown games. I'll be checking those out at some point, but that's like really far in the distant future. For anyone who's curious, I will probably do the 2K14 like showcase when I switch over. It will be something that like I'll probably stream on the days where I can't record Universe. I'll probably like record/stream some like showcase and what's the other mode? My Career. I'll probably do some of that too. Just for like the fun of it, really. I'm thinking for My Career, I'll probably stream it just because like it can be like a fun opportunity to like just hang out and chat about wrestling and stuff whilst I play it. Like I'm not super invested because I know the early My Careers are kind of shitty, but they could be like fun to just hang out and like just play some matches whilst it's on kind of thing. Not really be like super invested in the mode itself, so to speak. I know those don't really, like, my career doesn't really get better until like 18 is when they actually start making like a proper story mode for it. That's basically what it is now, right? It's like the old season mode, but like it's like I don't think it's like a very open-ended story. I think it's like you do like specific matches, like everyone experiences like the same thing. So it's almost like Road to WrestleMania, like that kind of season mode, as opposed to like Here Comes the Pain, where like obviously, you know, there's like a billion different ways you can go about things. It's more like the SmackDown vs. Raw 2006-7 story modes, I guess is a good way to put it. As far as I know. But I know those first three, 15, 16, 17, they're kind of like exhibition mode where you play as your own CAW and you just play the same matches over and over again. I'll check them out. I think it'll be a fun little thing to check out for the fun of it. I'm not going into them with very high expectations because I know they're not great. But I'll be sure to do a little something on them for the channel because it'll be fun. They're like the mode in those games I've never covered. I think I did. And that's a stiff kick. I think. I can't remember if it was 15 or 16. It might have been 15. I think it was 15's my career. I think I streamed that many years ago.
He got body on body there, but that's about it. Wade Barrett.
But I don't really remember it. And I think I think at that point, like 16 was like about to be out anyway too. So like I don't think anyone was really that interested in it. But like nowadays, it'd be more like a fun thing to look back at or something. But I will be looking into doing those things. I'll probably be a little more active on this channel. I have my fixed days where I'm home alone, where I record Universe, and then like on the days off, I've been kind of taking a break because this game has really sucked a lot of the fun out of it for me. But once this is done, I just think it's going to be hopefully better because the new engine, I think, makes for better shows, and Ryback gets another victory. Obviously, I'm sure by the end of the season, I'll have my problems with it because you're exposed to these games for so fucking long that you're going to have problems with them. But like,
Here is your winner, Ryback.
I think it will not be something that I'm as fed up with as this season has been, because again, I think just the fact that I've already done this like twice before. This is the third full calendar year of 2K14 I've done in my life. That's a lot. That's a lot of fucking matches. You gotta think that's 3 shows. That's like 600 episodes, or like 500 to 600 episodes, somewhere between there, that I've like recorded in my life of this one game. No wonder I'm fucking sick of it, right? Anyway, moving on. Kane is in action up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing 239 pounds, Darren.
Well, I hope things go a little better for the primetime players in Season 5, because unfortunately they got off to a great start on NXT, but it feels like since they came to SmackDown, they've had a bit of a hard time kind of finding that momentum for themselves. Here tonight, Darren Young crab walks his way into a match against Kane, and I gotta say, I don't know if this is a great idea right now. Kane is clearly going through something. There is some kind of cryptic warning messages being thrown his way. I don't think this is a good idea for Darren Young, but imagine if they timed the pyro with his music instead of just having it go off immediately.
Destruction, weighing 323 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Kane.
Imagine if they timed this entire entrance correct. Anyway, I have another message. It says March 22nd is a significant date, and that is today's date, by the way, for those of you who don't know. March 22nd, a significant date in the history between Kane and the man that Kane destroyed. I guess it is almost time to find out exactly what this is all about. What kind of sins did Kane commit on the 22nd of March, I guess?
And I'll do my best to try to knock
Either way, we are so close to WrestleMania, and it is almost time to find out. Oh! But yeah, that is in fact today's date. We are 2 years after that. Ooh! Big clothesline. Takes down Darren Young once again. Kane, very vicious here on the assault. Belly to belly takes down Darren Young. Young getting victimized right now by Kane. That's what I meant. This is not a Kane. This is not an opponent that you want to be setting foot in the ring with right now. I truly hope the primetime players can go, for a brighter future in season 5, because this is brutal, man. This is brutal. He doesn't stand a chance. This is a guy who is WrestleMania ready. Choke slam to Darren Young. That's it. Kane just made an example out of Darren Young, and I don't know what awaits the Brothers of Destruction at WrestleMania, but it's safe to say they are very much ready for it. Oh God, sorry, it's camel toe again. No! Well, Kane, he is victorious once again, and stop. We move on to our main event up next. John Cena and Christian. The final SmackDown main event of Season 4 comes your way right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Christian.
Well, Christian is set for the main event of tonight's SmackDown. He wants to get a victory on the road to WrestleMania, and he has got definitely a big uphill struggle here tonight against John Cena, the World Heavyweight Champion, who has not lost a match on the road to WrestleMania so far. Barring technicality, obviously, Edge and Cena got into a fight. They ended up leaving the ring, and Christian beat Triple H a few weeks back. I guess in a way, Christian does hold a victory on the road to WrestleMania. That very victory is the reason he's in the high-stakes battle royal. Imagine if Christian wins that battle royal. He gets to say he holds a WrestleMania win over Mark Henry, The Big Show, Hulk Hogan, The Miz, and The Rock. Whoever wins that match, they've got a lot of bragging rights to their name for sure.
And approaching the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 240 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, John Cena.
Here he comes, the world champ, ready for WrestleMania, ready to defend against the King of the Ring, Edge, in just 9 days. But it'll be one for you. So this is a main event time, and I feel like this is the appropriate time to go over the WrestleMania show and ask you guys, what is your predictions? So, this is not the order the matches will be in, this is just the order I have them written down in. We have Ryback defending the Hardcore Championship against Wade Barrett, Robert Scorpio, and Fandango in a Elimination Hardcore Championship Fatal 4-Way. We have a European Championship 6-man ladder match. Diesel defending against Randy Savage, Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, Shawn Michaels, and Bryce Walker. We have Cody Rhodes defending the United States Championship against Randy Orton. The Shield defending the W Tag Team Championships against Batista, a partner of his choosing. Andre the Giant defending the Intercontinental Championship against CM Punk, which I imagine both Paul Heyman and Bobby Heenan will be present for. We have the Brothers of Destruction. Don't know what the hell is going on there. Can't even really give you any info on that. Just the Brothers of Destruction. We have the High Stakes Battle Royal. Big Show, Mark Henry, Christian, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, and The Miz. Which, once again, to remind you, is a Battle Royal in which the winner gets to choose what brand they end up on. They are not in the regular draft pool. And on top of that, they will be getting a world title opportunity at the next event, which I believe is Extreme Rules. And then our two headliners, we have Dean Ambrose defending the WWE Championship against Chris Jericho and Stone Cold in a triple threat, and John Cena defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Edge one-on-one. And that is WrestleMania 4. It is right around the corner. And I'm going to have to dig up on the wiki my original WrestleMania and go over that. Which WrestleMania would that be? I guess it should be whatever the 2013 one was, right? So, 29? 28? No, I think it would be 29, but if I did it in game, I don't know if it would be 28 or 29, because I think it'd be 28, because if I'm not mistaken, that would have been on W13. Yeah, it would have had to have been on W13. Because the seasons used to go from game release to game release, so it would have been... that's kind of weird, isn't it? It's like WrestleMania was just like an episode like in the middle of a season. It wasn't the finale. It was like you would hit WrestleMania and then there would be like another 6 months of universe after that. That's crazy. I mean, I guess in a way it would be like a pretty hype way to start a season though, because like the game's coming out in like I think it's like kind of late October normally. Means that like you're like just before WrestleMania season. So you start a new season, you got like 6 months, and then you're at WrestleMania. That's kind of cool. But like WrestleMania being in the middle just feels really wrong now. Like the concept of finishing on WrestleMania makes so much sense. But I used to match the real life calendar. So if I ever fell behind on uploading and recording those episodes, I would have a lot of work cut out for me. Whereas nowadays, the way I do it is I'm obviously not following any calendar. I'm just doing episodes as often as I can, basically. I know this has been a very hard season to get through. I do apologize for how long this one has taken. I do hope people have enjoyed it. There's definitely a lot of growth in this one. I mean, you listen out, my microphone sounds in like episode 1 of this season to how it sounds now. That alone probably helps show it. I think the video quality is a lot higher too, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of those things. You just keep improving upon yourself. Or at least I hope. Submission applied here by John Cena. And Christian very close to the ropes, but the thing with a submission hold like that is unless his foot reaches the ropes, he ain't getting them. He's just going to be staring at them. John Cena trying his best. Christian manages the knee as well. I gotta say, I was surprised Edge not making an appearance in this matchup. This is pretty straightforward one-on-one match between John Cena and Christian here. Christian could beat John Cena. I mean, this would be huge. Oh, wait. What? I guess Christian, bitter about... I mean, Triple H, sorry, bitter about his loss to Christian a few weeks back. Christian looked like he was a shoo-in to get the job done on Cena there with the kill switch. Triple H played just enough of a distraction, but Christian is still in control, and Triple H playing the distraction here. And Cena scooping up Christian. And an attitude adjustment. Oh my God. That was definitely out of nowhere. Cover on Christian, only a 2. Why is Triple H out? I mean, I get it. But I don't think he has any allegiance with Cena either. Obviously, Triple H will not be at WrestleMania. Snap mirror into a submission hold. And Triple H, who was the defending World Heavyweight Champion at last year's WrestleMania, not even at this year's, just like JBL was the defending WWE Champion last year, and he's not even at this year's. Cena, Season 4 finish. Wow, really? No Season 4 finish this time. Okay. I thought we were going to get a Season 4 finish. Has Cena done the STF once this season, by the way? Not including times where I might have been in control of him. I don't think he has done that move once. Sunset flip into a cover, and of course that's the finish. That's season 4 to a fucking T right there. Well, John Cena gets Christian, and that is it. No confrontation between him and Edge. That's very disappointing. Well, John Cena, the World Heavyweight Champion, will meet Edge, the King of the Ring, at WrestleMania, and unfortunately, I think Christian may have had this one if it wasn't for that distraction from Triple H, but regardless, Triple H is not at WrestleMania, Christian is, so I guess deal with that however you want, Triple H. It's not going to change anything. John Cena is victorious. Will this be the sight we see closing out WrestleMania? Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Thank you all for watching the season finale of SmackDown. The next episode is WrestleMania. Finally, it's happening. I will see you there.